Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for February 23rd until March 1st. I'm going to go ahead and pull a main theme from my Goddess Oracle for you here before I dive into your spirit animals, Osteomancy, and your tarot. All the cards, the book, and the Osteomancy set, as well as myself, have been smudged, cleansed, cleared. We are ready to rock and roll and dive into your energy for the week ahead. First things first, we are getting the goddess Nike showing up, number 39, talking about ambition. So I feel like this week ahead, it's going to be a great time to focus on your goals. It's a good time to kind of make a plan, set some goals for yourself, and charge forward. Very much you have a lot of ambition and drive backing you at this time, and I feel like you're going to be able to overcome obstacles like a boss. Beautiful. Let's just flip to a random page for your spirit animals, see what messages we have for you. Ooh, we are getting the hawk. So, the hawk is saying, you are caught up in too many details, so take a step back so you can get a greater perspective on the situation. Always good advice. Stay alert and focused on the task before you, eliminating as many distractions as possible. This goes so well with ambition here, staying focused on the task at hand and not allowing ourselves to get distracted. The hawk also says, spend some time observing and studying the situation, and when it's time for action, make it quick and decisive. Beautiful. Now, the hawk also says, pay close attention to your surroundings as you're about to receive an important message. Be aware of any personal or psychic attacks and be prepared to defend yourself. Stop trying to change others or the situation and work instead on accepting things as they are. All right, so definitely an encouragement to observe your surroundings, to know when to act, be decisive in your way, stay focused on your path, and make sure you are not open to any psychic or energy attacks at this time. Very much good advice to follow. So we're going to dive into your Osteomancy next. I'll be confirming it with my Shadowscapes Tarot to get more clear, concise messages for you. So let's dive in. Spirit, what does Libra need to know for the week ahead, please? What messages do you have to share with Libra for the week ahead? 23rd to the 1st of March, please, Spirit, for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so I'm going to kind of explain what I'm seeing here, and then I will go back and clarify each piece of the puzzle with some tarot for you. Now, first things first, your work, your job, your business. I can see you seem to be kind of focused on this, your work as well as your money at this time. I can see that there's a short-term goal as well as a long-term goal that is all kind of connected to your work, job, business. So I'm curious to see what that is going to hold in store for you. Now, within your spiritual work at this time, your spiritual work that you're doing is involving a lot of healing, and there is an opportunity tied to the healing that you're doing within the spiritual work. This spiritual healing you're doing is also affecting your long-term goals. So there's definitely some key aspects to your spiritual work for this week ahead, Libra. I can see there is an external factor that seems to be affecting your spiritual work or taking a toll in some way. So we will take a closer peek at that guy. Now, ignore my giant head. I just need to get a better view of this little piece here. Okay, so there's currently an obstacle that you're facing. I can see you're very much focused on attacking this obstacle. And I can see it looks like you're overcoming it because there's a change. There's a change happening within the obstacle you are currently facing. And I can see this obstacle is very much affecting your coin, your money, that sort of thing. So I am curious what the obstacle is. Now, one last thing I can see here, I can see a smaller opportunity and a larger opportunity. So there's two opportunities tied to your long-term goals that you're working towards at this time. So I'm very curious to see where that's going to take us, Libra. So let's just start things off with work, job, and business, because I can see there's a lot of focus on your work, job, and business. And your work, job, business is being affected by a short-term goal and a long-term goal that you're holding. So let's take a look at work, job, and business. Spirit, what messages do you have for Libra in reference to work, job, career, business? Work, job, career, business for Libra, please, Spirit. Okay. Oh, interesting. So a lot of air energy supporting you here, Libra. That is fantastic. So we've got divine counterparts. We have the King and the Queen of Swords here within your work. This, to me, feels very balanced. This balance of divine masculine and divine feminine within our mindset in reference to our work, job, business. The overall energy of your career is the King of Swords. It is very idea-driven, very mind-heavy, very idea-focused at this time. So that's really good to see. You're kind of considering where you're at, taking a closer look at things. Now you've also got the Queen of Swords showing up alongside. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent, very perceptive. The Queen of Swords is accepting offers, but she is only accepting offers from people, places, situations that are meeting her where she's already at. She's not going to take less than what she's worth regarding job, career, business. So that is fantastic to see. Now, lastly, we have the Seven of Swords showing up alongside in your work, job, business. This can indicate a need to pay attention to the finer details in work. I feel like that's going to help increase your work efforts and kind of propel you forward in a positive way. Just paying attention to the smaller details and making tiny, minor changes. Maybe switching up the way you're conducting yourself at work would be a good thing to consider at this time. Now, I do want to learn more about the short-term goals that are tied into your work, job, business. These short-term goals could even be working towards a promotion. It could be working towards, say, a move or a new job, that kind of thing. Could even be a short-term project within your work, job, career. Let's take a look, though. Spirit, what is this short-term goal affected by long-term goals and Libra's job? What does Libra need to know about their short-term goals, please, Spirit? Okay. Ooh. Okay, so pertaining to short-term goals. Ooh, just moving stuff around. All right, so overall energy of your short-term goals is the Tower. We've had a few Tower moments showing up for some other signs here. There could be a change you're making to your short-term goals at this time because something we were doing wasn't really working for us, so we're switching it up a bit. This could be letting go of a short-term goal in general, or this just could be change within that goal that you're still working towards. But I feel like a lot of you might be letting this short-term goal go because we've got the Three Wands showing up. This talks about you looking off into the distance for the next new opportunity. You are ready for adventure and you're ready to overcome obstacles. Especially with the Emperor joining as well. This is Aries energy, talking about potential for growth and forward movement. This can indicate taking on a more leadership type role within reference to your short-term goals. You're very much ready to take the driver's seat in this endeavor. So that looks fantastic. Now, for some of you, I'm kind of getting that this short-term goal, this could be a situation where you've completed a short-term goal and you're just looking on to the next one and you're ready to just jump on it in a very ambitious way, especially with that Emperor energy joining you. Now, moving forward, I do want to take a look at your long-term goals next. Like, I feel like your goals and your mindset are very important at this time, especially with Goddess Nike showing up as well, talking about your ambition and your goals. So let's take a look at those long-term goals because they are being affected by short-term goals. Your long-term goals are also being affected by healing energy, and your long-term goals have a large opportunity and a small opportunity connected to them. So let's find out what's happening for you there, Libra. What's going on with Libra's long-term goals, please, Spirit? I can see a lot of opportunity and healing within those long-term goals for Libra. What messages for long-term goals do you have for Libra, Spirit? Okay. Oh, all right. So huge opportunity is on the rise. To me, what I'm getting here, just overall speaking, before I dive into your cards, is this healing that is taking place within your spiritual work. This is bleeding over, this healing is bleeding into your long-term goals. And this is going to help you move forward more empowered within your long-term goals, kind of moving into a more achieving victory mindset. Because the overall energy of your long-term goals, Libra, is the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, this is Jupiter energy here backing you up. Doors are opening in regards to your long-term goals. There is opportunity on the way. This is a positive change in karma. This is prosperity on the rise for you within those long-term goals. You are making some serious headway. Now you've got the Emperor showing up again, highlighting your ambition, your power, your drive, this Aries energy, telling you about this forward movement and potential growth going forward. This is a leadership driver's seat position within your long-term goals. You are taking the reins and go, baby, go. Now you've also got the Four of Wands showing up, indicating a victory, stepping into a doorway of abundance and prosperity. The Four of Wands can also talk about synchronicities. You might be seeing a lot of the number 1111 in the week to come or around that time frame. Pay attention to those synchronicities. Those are going to be kind of there to guide you along your path, to let you know that Spirit has got your back and you are on the right track. So keep going. You've got a lot of positive energy supporting you in those long-term goals. Now, pressing forward, I can see healing. I do want to look at the healing that's taking place within your spiritual work because there's also another opportunity tied into that spiritual healing you're doing. So let's take a deep dive there. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about this spiritual healing? There's an opportunity with the spiritual healing they're doing, and it seems to be affecting their goals in a very positive way. What is the spiritual healing, please, for Libra? Ooh, okay. So the spiritual healing that is taking place for you at this time, this spiritual healing affecting your goals and opportunities you are in line for. The overall energy is the Knight of Swords. This is a time to network, brainstorm, maybe kind of work with others. A lot of conversation here is happening within your spiritual work. Some of you might be seeking out a mentor, just kind of bouncing off different ideas of how you can heal. And especially because I feel like you're trying to gain a new perspective in your spiritual work and your healing at this time, because we got the Hanged Man showing up. this is Neptune's energy joining you. This is a moment to stop what we're doing, take a moment to look at things from a different lens, looking through the world through a different colored lens, and considering things from a different perspective is going to be very important in this healing within our spiritual work. And there's definitely an opportunity tied to that because we've got the Ace of Pentacles showing up. This can indicate a manifestation of money, where like spirit shows up like, here's a garden. If you're willing to water it, if you're willing to fertilize it, sing songs to it, it's going to blossom into something freaking huge. So definitely make sure you're taking the time to consider your position, changing your perspective on how you're looking at things, potentially the need to look at things in a more positive light, in a more empowered and ambitious state of mind here might be what's called for. Now, pressing forward, I can see that there is an external influence that is affecting your spiritual work. So this could potentially get in the way of your spiritual healing, which in turn is going to affect how well you're doing in pursuit of your long-term goals. This spiritual healing is very important here. So let's take a closer look. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about this external force acting on their spiritual work, their spiritual healing? What does Libra need to look out for with this external force? What is this? Interesting. Okay, so the external influence that is currently affecting your work, your spiritual work rather, is the Six of Cups. It's hung up on the past. We're stuck in there's like a nostalgic feel to it. So I feel like this could be a couple different things for you. For some of you, I feel like this is an old way of doing things that used to bring a lot of joy, a lot of positivity in our lives that isn't doing it anymore. We need to get rid of this. If it's not working, we need to scrap it. For other cases, I'm getting that we're kind of stuck on either old ways of doing things that worked, or we're stuck on old energy that's kind of just lingering around, that we're carrying this old stale energy that just isn't serving us. That's kind of the vibe that I get, because it's like this nostalgia, this old way of thinking is kind of trying to get in the way of our happiness, with the sun showing up. That the sun representing success, prosperity, happiness, and this strong energy. It's interesting because I feel like this Six of Cups is lacking in maturity. It's like ways we doubt ourselves, like, oh, I wasn't able to do that in the past, so how can I do that now? It's like this is getting in the way of your true glory, your true power that you have. Be curious about your situation, I feel is going to be really important. Be curious, playful, and don't be afraid to try some creative problem solving, because I think you're ready for more positivity, because the Nine of Cups shows up alongside, and it's like this is the happiness in the home and in the self. This is what you're looking for. It's like you're looking to revive an old energy and turn it into something more joyful. This could be an indication of needing to do some shadow work to maybe transmute some more heavier energy we've been dealing with in the past, that kind of thing, right? So no judgment there. I mean, we all get hung up on stuff. We're only human, right? But I feel like clearing out this old stale energy is really going to help you in your goals and your pursuits here. So moving forward, I do want to take a look at your money. I can see you're very focused on it. And I can see you're very focused on the obstacle that is trying to prevent or block your money at this time. But there is a change happening to your coin and the obstacle you're facing. So this looks like this could be a very positive situation here for your finances. Now, before I charge ahead along with that, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. all that fun stuff. Especially if this reading resonates for you. It really does help my channel grow. It helps me reach more people. But either way, I appreciate you being here and taking the time. So thank you, and I love you so much. All right, that's enough out of me. All right, let's take a look at this. Spirit, what does Libra need to know about their coin? I can see an obstacle affecting their coin and finances, but there's also a change affecting the obstacle as well as their coin. What message do you have for Libra regarding their coin, please, Spirit? Ooh, okay. So, interesting. So I feel like this week or next week here, you're going to be clearing out the obstacle you'd been facing in the past pertaining to your money, your income, your finances, especially because the overall energy of your money, your coin, is the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. This talks about the path ahead being clear. It's fast forward movement, goals being obtained. It's practicing focus and stepping into success at this time. Gorgeous energy here. This looks like it could be a very quick turnaround pertaining to your money, maybe clearing out a money block, a financial blockage of some sort, because you've also got the Queen of Wands showing up. The Queen of Wands is very empowered. She expresses her power and creativity freely, and she doesn't care what people think. So very much only care what you think. Only focus on your goals. Stay the course, stay focused and ambitious. Don't let other people try and tear you down. It's not the time or the place. You're empowered, you're charging forward, you're going to be successful. Because you've also got Temperance showing up. This is Sagittarius energy, talking about furthermore with creativity, do the creative thing. Now, Temperance is a positive change. It's an inner realization and accepting the ease and the flow that the Chariot is going to bring for you. Stepping into your power, you're going to be successful in your endeavors here. This is fantastic, Libra. Now, before I end the reading for you, I do want to take one look here. We haven't seen much here for emotions, feelings, and love, so I do want to inquire about that for you, Libra. Spirit, are there any parting messages you have for Libra regarding their love, feelings, and emotions? Is there anything Libra needs to know about love, feelings, and emotions for the week ahead, please, Spirit? Ooh. All right, so regarding love, feelings, and emotions, you are looking on to a brighter horizon, waiting for more positivity to come your way, waiting for those ships to come into harbor. Some of you might be looking out there in the dating market, looking for the right person to come along. Now you're showing up, you've got the Empress energy joining you. This is Venus energy, so some of you could be stepping into a positive relationship at this time, maybe meeting someone special. This is more balanced, harmonious energy. This talks about feeling secure. So I feel like you're being encouraged to trust and follow your intuition and to feel secure within yourself because you are strong and empowered. You're being encouraged to let go of the Four of Cups energy. The Four of Cups can leave us feeling a little disappointed. Maybe there's too much drama happening. So make sure if you're in the dating market, don't entertain people's BS. Don't entertain the drama because it feels like there could be some of that happening in the dating world these days. Now, I don't want to overcomplicate things, so I think I'm going to leave it here, but I hope you have a